What's up, guys? This is Donovan with Sema Productions. I got another video for you guys. Well, I should say another little video for you guys to watch. What I'm doing today is I'm actually installing the speed pole. As you see, I do got one installed. This one I installed while I was at Country 500. But I want to go kind of a little better, more in-depth video how to install it for you guys. If you guys get your own speed pole, that way you guys can actually install it the correct way, or you know, a little easier for you guys too. And then down in the description I will also put a full description of how to install it and what exactly tools you need. But that way you guys get your speed pole in there pretty fast, easy, and then not have a headache trying to install it, because it's really actually very simple to install these poles. But just it's always better to have instructions for you guys to really install it, and sometimes videos will help it out a little better installing it. So yeah, so let's get the pole out. I already got the tools out. I'll try my best to really do an install video, even though I'm not the best at installs. So I really probably shouldn't be making a video how to install something if I'm not good at it, but I'll try my best to make things a little easy and maybe help you guys out in the future of you guys installing your speed poles. So let's grab the speed pole out of there and let's get doing it. Oh, we got the speed pole with the brackets. These are also brackets slash spacers that actually fit perfectly where those grooves are right there, as you can see. Those go on there, and then you got the back plate. I'll unwrap these so you can see them better in a minute. Then you got the back plate that actually has the threads in there where the screws go into, and then you'll need your drill the holes, and your sockets. You don't have to use a gun if you don't want to, but it's a little easier just get everything done quicker to for these bolts right here. The can't remember what those things are called. Those ones right there. But yeah, so let's clean up the back of the bed there quick and see if we get in that corner real quick. Another good thing too is you want a level, and it doesn't need to be a measuring stick, but it could be really anything. Put some double-sided tape on there, and what you do is take this little silver bracket in the back there and attach it to the tape. Or I'll wait till this plane goes by first so I can start talking and you guys can hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. I dropped the phone. So the plane goes by. Anyways, it's some kind of stick so you can put it behind the cab and have the bracket taped onto there. So you want to use double-sided tape, or even actually put tape backwards, that way it's sticky. And then that way you can put the bracket behind there, because, you know, being fat hands, you can't get behind there. So that helps. This is just like I did the other side. I stacked this little aluminum block and the level to make so each side would be exactly the same where all the brackets are at. So that would make it, I think it's about like 4 inches off of there is what it measured out to. But all right, I'll just wait for this other plane to go by first without dropping the phone. I'm gonna make my little holes right here, take this off, and then actually make the real holes and get this bracket put on. So I just got that hole done right there. So just got that hole in there. Now let's put the bracket in. With this one right here, I'm gonna move that stuff out of the way first real quick. But with this one right here, it's a little easy, especially with my truck. I can actually go back here and hold the bracket. With another truck, if you don't have, or if you don't put the brackets next to this little hole, which was covered by this little piece of rubber, that's what I was saying with the whole measuring stick, or any kind of stick really. To put the double-sided tape, you would put this bracket on the double-sided tape or the backwards tape, and you would put it behind the bed just like this and bring it down to the bottom here. That way you can line up your holes. Either you could do it yourself, which I mean of course will be a little harder, or you can have yourself a friend like him help you out and make it a little easier. But being that this bracket right here, I'll need help right here with the ruler. But with this bracket right here, you can actually put it behind here and put the screws in. So it makes it a little easier to do it like that. So let's go ahead and bracket I need is this bracket. As you can see, it's built for going around these ridges here. It's a little bigger to give a little more room because, you know, Chevys, Dodge, Toyotas, they're all different, so they make it more universal. Go ahead and put your two brackets together. And let me actually do the other side, be a little easier. And then I'll take this bracket, put it through there, line it up. Just to get it on there so it won't fall through the behind the bed. And just screw it in there real quick. And there you go, got the bracket held. Now you just line up this side.
Big boys.
So I'm gonna take this. Damn it! Take two. So take two. So we're gonna put the bracket back in there again. I'm gonna line that up. And screw. Let's wait for this plane to go by again. Take three. This time I'm actually going to use a drill. It could be a little easier. So, line this up again for the third time.
You guys know what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Alright, there we go. Now it's in. Alright, so then I'm going to take this bolt and line it up with the bracket in the back there again.
And then you drill that one in.
Well, if I line it up correctly. This is why I don't do how-to videos. This is how not to do video.
Yeah, for sure.
So line that up again. There we go. All right, one important thing too, you want to make sure you don't tighten up one side all the way and not do the other side because it'll cross thread. Let's wait for this plane to go by again.
You fucking asshole.
But anyways, you don't want to tighten down one side before the other side. You want to kind of go back and forth in doing it, because if you don't do that, there's a chance you guys will cross thread the bolts and the bracket in the back. So you just want to evenly go back and forth and tighten them up at the same time. That way you won't cross thread the bracket. And there you go. So I just realized I did mess up. I put the top bracket, which you can see it has a hole going all the way through, on the bottom, and I was supposed to put the bracket that doesn't have a hole going all the way through, the big hole. This one's supposed to go on the bottom, so kind of messed up there, but not too bad. I'm just switching them out real quick. I just kind of got to do the same process again, but it happens, no big deal. Still got the bracket behind there still, just got to line that up again. And this bolt right here is still attached to the bracket, so now I got that side attached. I can take this side out and just add it in there. So no big deal, it happens. So the same thing, tighten up both sides evenly. Cool. Boom. I just measured out what I needed. I'm just doing a small little hole, and then that's when I use the bigger bit to make a bigger hole there. But just make my markings.
Yee, dull bit gang.
There, so now we gotta figure out how to get that bracket in the back to be level. So now what we do is I'll have my good little buddy right there, little feller, hold the camera. So then take this piece right here, screw it in just a little bit, and then you take your pole and you set your pole right up in there. and like just like the bottom bracket right here, if you look closer, is doesn't have a hole going all the way through, so it kind of just sets in there nice and neat there. So then you just want to, same with this, you want to put it in there evenly so it won't get stripped. And there you go. So now we'll slap the poles on real quick and be good. So I got the American flags as well. And as you can see, they are like triple stitch at the end that way. This is where a lot of flags. We'll wait till the airplane go by one more time.
Look, World War III out here.
You have no idea how many planes have gone by. You guys know, but these kids don't. They have no idea how many planes have gone by.
Well, it's because we were right by an airport too.
This is the Pavement Princess 67.
But a lot of flags. This is where a lot of flags rip at the ends. You know, it happens just like the other American flag. It just took off here. It's all ripped up at the end. But we're gonna slap this on. If you want to get closer real quick.
Slap it.
Oh, you guys are fucked up. Anyway, what's cool about these poles is that they have the stainless steel hooks on the top and bottom. That way they hook up to the flag and they swivel. Because I know, you know, if you have your homemade one, I had a homemade flag, and one thing that was annoying about sitting, like going to a gas station or something like that, is the wind will actually wrap the flag around the pole, and you're driving down the road, and you got half of this flag wrapped around the pole, and you got that much flapping. Also comes with a nice point to the end that covers up. That way it holds the actual the stainless steel hook on as well. But yeah, and these flags, if you guys want these flags that are triple stitch at the ends, that way it won't frayed at the end, won't rip up and not like that. I'll put the description in the link to the description to these flags, the company that makes these flags. That way you guys get your own with your speed poles as well. It's a pretty easy install. Put the flags on with these hooks. Well, it should be easy, but he's making it harder than it is. And there you go. Look at that. There's a big flag. Anyways, that's how you install these speed poles. They're really not too bad. You can do it by yourself. I will definitely say you can do it by yourself. Definitely make it a lot easier if you have some good old buddies here to help you out, even though they make the process a little longer.
Fake friends.
Fake friends. Fake friends. Fake friends.
What'd you say? You want to see homos naked?
Okay. Look at that. That looks good. I might change one of the flags to a first responder flag that has it's a American flag with the blue and red line on one side, but honestly it really looks good with both American flags on each side of the truck. I like that. Got them both evened up on both sides. Oh yeah. Look at him, he's over there laughing. What are they doing with my truck? Like the 6th time they've gone past us. I think they're just having a joyride in my truck now. Seriously. They're jamming in there and everything. Having a joyride in my truck now? God dang, the new owner. Alright, let's go eat. Alright guys, sorry, it's actually the next day after installing the flags. I forgot to actually do an outro because we're so damn hungry to get some food, so we ended up going to Sonny's after that. So I forgot to do the outro for this video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this might help you guys if you guys have your own speed pole, if you guys are planning to get your own speed pole. And another thing, don't let the price scare you guys, because you know it's American flag. It's not just a flag. It has so much meaning behind it. And I mean, just got to think of what, you know, what really the flag is really worth. It deserves a, you know, a well-made US made pole. You don't put no PVC piping or, you know, your homemade rig of a flagpole. The American flag deserves a lot more than just a homemade flagpole. It deserves a lot. It's worth so much more than that. So be sure, don't let the price scare you guys. You got to just think, if the price really bothers you that much, you got to think, what was the price that these men and women put their lives on? You know, what the price that the sacrifice that they made. You know, there was no price on that for what they did, and all those that serve and the ones that are active serving for us as well. Just got to think of that way, that really now that money that the price really doesn't matter that much to you guys as it did before. So you just got to think of that way. These are definitely worth the money, what they are for. You know, the guy, I talked to the guy probably for about 2.5 hours straight, talking to him about a lot of stuff with the poles and how he started his business and all that. And he's a pretty nice guy, so I want to support it every way I can and help him grow his business. So be sure to go down in the link description and get your own speed pole. Like I said, don't let that price scare you, because the Old Glory definitely deserves a lot more than your PVC piping and breaking and falling down the ground. Because now that won't be good for you, because that'll give you a bad image, especially if you're driving down the road and your flag falls off or your PVC piping falls, you know, cracks in half, and the American flag touches the ground. It's not gonna be a good idea. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to let them know that I sent you guys there. And I'll see you guys later.